whenever you come across any situation that's hard to tackle, I know every now and then we come across some things like that,
Yes, right.
but we waste our time thinking about, cribbing about it, and just having those thoughts in loop, just
Hmm.
thinking about it. Instead of that, if we start focusing on what can be done, how can it be resolved,
Yes.
how I can just walk through it, sail through it. So
Uh,
we come across such people with such mindset, but we should understand one thing, nothing. People consider this, the work of homemakers, as something that's always taken for granted.
always.
Homemakers, they're always taken for granted. I challenge people, go and accept that role for 1 week. You'll
1 week.
come to know that is one of the most arduous or toughest roles you'll ever perform.
Right.
Some days back, I randomly came across a person, not, I can say just an acquaintance,
Mm-hmm.
right? Came and asked me in a manner that was, I don't know, was it a sarcasm or kind of tone she had was little different. And she asked, in हिंदी she was saying, ये जो आप वीडियोस वीडियोस बनाते हो इसका आपको कुछ मिलता है कि बस ऐसे ही रोज लगे रहते हो?
So, good
Yes,
evening.
yes.
How are you?
Good evening, Rashmi. Please confirm if I'm clearly audible.
You are clearly audible and visible now.
That's great. So good to see you here. And I hope you are having a wonderful day.
Yes. Nice one,
So,
actually. Mm.
all right.
What about you?
So, everything is going well. And the day has been good. I can see a power factory.
Ah,
Yeah. Yes. So, and
wow.
I'm really excited to have this session with you. I look
Yeah.
forward to it. And I
I'm
just
also,
hope it unfolds really well.
yes, I'm also very excited to have you actually. And I have seen your videos, so many videos actually. And I just wanted the way you speak. I just like uh, that particular way of speaking, and really a kind of peace on your face, which I really like. So I just wanted to have a session with you, but and I was planning for a long time actually. Now
Really long.
today it happens.
Apologies for the delay. As you know, this wedding season is going on. So someday or the
Yes,
other,
yes,
we are
yes.
engaged with these things. So that's the only reason. Apologies for that, Rashmi.
No problem, no problem. I can understand. Being women, we have many responsibilities, and we have to just complete that. So I
You
think
have to balance
it
it.
is yes.
Right.
So as we are
Yes.
meeting for the first time, so as I'm knowing about you, but for the sake of our viewers, you can introduce
Hmm.
yourself, please.
Of course, of course. So thank you so much, Rashmi, for giving me this opportunity. My name is Vinita, as you know. In short, it is Vinny. My students, they fondly call me Dia ma'am. That is how this channel's name is English with Vinny, Dia, both.
Yes, I like the
I
name actually.
I am originally from a very small town located on the bank of River Narmada. It is named as Narmadapura from Madhya Pradesh. Academically, I am CA finalist, that is chartered accountant, CS professional, that is company secretary, masters in economics. Professionally, I'm a communication coach and soft skill trainer. It's been more than 10 years I have been into teaching. It started purely out of passion, transition to profession. So far, I have tutored more than 7,500 students from diverse background, right from kindergarten till senior citizens, right from chartered accountants till army personnel. Coming to the other aspect of my profession, not profession, I'm a budding content creator. I've got this YouTube channel, English with Vinny. I love creating content for it in my spare time. Also, I'm a travel enthusiast. I love traveling. I'm an art enthusiast. I'm into different kinds of art, and I'm into yoga, meditation, dance, and I'm a nature lover. So, this is all about me.
Oh, wow, great to know about you. So I think you just love all the aspects of life and you just want to learn something from each and every field, which I like
Yeah,
most. And yes, of course, you have taught so many people. So that is the biggest achievement, I think, in your life or anybody's life because it's a good number actually. So,
I think it's just a week.
yes, right, right. So, should I introduce
So
myself as well? Mm.
yes, please, Rashmi, please
Okay.
introduce yourself.
So, as you know, my name is Rashmi, and I am a teacher by profession, and um, but my education is I have completed my MSc and PhD in science, especially in zoology field. So, and in this field, like in the teaching profession for the zoology, I'm teaching for the past 10 to 15 years now. And I have started very recently this YouTube channel with YouTube handle Math3 English. And I'm quite enjoying it actually nowadays as I'm a zoology teacher. And it is just different from my subject. It is English. So I think more or less like you are a CA, but yes, I of course I am also learning so many things by this way. So um, because of my YouTube channel, I'm also getting this opportunity to meet so many people for the sake of making videos, and so I'm getting that opportunity and using that to knowing about their culture, about knowing about their life, different background and culture, about people. So these are the few things I'm enjoying nowadays, and I'm mother to two lovely kids as well. And my hobbies are like I love to listen to music, and I consider myself as an avid reader because I'll read everything whatever comes in front of me. And as well as yes, that's this is something. I'm also a travel enthusiast actually, but nowadays I'm not getting that much chance for past 7 to 8 months. I'm just confined
Hmm.
to my workplace and my home actually. But we are planning very recent soon to go somewhere. So this is something about me.
Wow. And what you mentioned, Rashmi, that through this platform, because of this platform, we get to know about people, we get to connect. And I think that's one of the advantages we have
Yes,
been getting.
yes. That
Yes,
is an opportunity to learn something from others as well. Because otherwise, you
agree.
are just confined to your mindset, your thinking. You're just thinking like this is the only world. So when
Yes,
actually I learned so many things when I just joined YouTube. I learned how to make a video, I learned how to edit it, and then what is thumbnail and what are that logistics of YouTube. So I think this is a
hmm,
totally new field, and I am a teacher and I'm enjoying my job. I actually love what I'm doing. It's very close to my heart, whatever I'm doing. But still, I think the life is all about discovery. You discover each and everything, and then you get to know. Okay, when you just go into that, then you just get to know this is something was I was not knowing. I was not aware. So I think you cannot avoid like what I'm doing is the best and others are doing just bullshit. You can't say this. When you go in that field, then
absolutely.
you can understand. So I think before
Totally.
my mindset was also like that. The people who are making videos like nothing for me. But first time
Absolutely.
when you face camera, then you get to know about the reality. It's not that like walk in a park, like we say. It's not that easy actually.
100%. And even today, Rashmi, I would like to share one instance here. I know it is something totally out of nowhere,
No
but
problem.
and just some days back, see, because you are into content creation and I am into content creation, we can understand what goes on behind the hard work, the time, the effort, the brain, everything, right? I can't tell you, even though I am into teaching, I enjoy teaching. But if I talk about what's that one thing that consumes a lot of my time, it is content, editing, recording,
Yes, right.
uploading, and things like that.
Hmm.
It takes a lot, right? Now, some days back, I randomly came across a person. She was not, I can say, just an acquaintance,
Mm-hmm.
right? She came and asked me in a manner that was I don't know, was it a sarcasm or the kind of tone she
Hmm.
had was little different. And he asked, ये जो इन हिंदी she was saying, ये जो आप वीडियोस वीडियोस बनाते रहते हो, इसका आपको कुछ मिलता है कि बस ऐसे ही रोज लगे रहते हो? My goodness. And I was like, I was clueless
Hmm.
how to
How
explain
to
them.
answer?
First of all, uh, I am doing it purely out of passion,
Yes.
right? Purely. Even you are doing purely out of passion. Most of us are doing purely out of passion, or maybe because we want to learn, we want to
Yes.
grow.
True.
Some person, some XYZ person coming your way and saying, ये सब करते रहते हो, because
Hmm.
see, it's not their mistake,
Yes.
right? It's not their mistake.
Because they are not
Just
knowing. They are not knowing.
they're not. Maybe we were among those people who hardly valued it.
Hmm.
We didn't value it till the time we entered into it.
Yes.
So we come across such people who come up with such thoughts, some comments, sometimes even derogatory comments,
Yes.
and they call you as आपके पास इतना फ्री टाइम है रोज वीडियो बनाते हो,
Hmm.
राइट?
Yeah. Yeah. We
तो
face sometimes we face it on daily basis. Like don't value it.
yes, so
Uh,
we come across such people with such mindset,
mm,
but we should understand one thing: nothing. People consider this the work of homemakers as something that's always taken for granted.
always.
Homemakers, they're always taken for granted. I challenge people, go and accept that role for 1 week. You'll
One week.
come to know that is one of the most arduous or toughest roles you'll ever perform.
Right.
So
And
nothing can
without expecting anything in exchange, just silently
absolutely,
working, that is something
yes.
arduous actually.
So
That
nothing should
is
be undermined.
yes.
That is what I meant to say.
Hmm.
Nothing should be undermined. Nothing should be considered as something low.
Low.
So what we are doing here, we know how much it takes for us to be here.
And what is the contribution actually you are doing for the society? Only those who are actually learning from this thing, who are actually on that path, they can understand how much this thing is adding value to their life. Even today, if I just get an opportunity to listen, good speakers like you, like Rajni, and I have just get so many chance, then I just stop. Even I am in this field, but there's so many things to learn. There's so many new vocab you can get even in 5 minutes. So I think this is something you're adding value, and those people who are just making these derogatory comments, or they are not they just underestimate the value what we are doing, is actually they are not knowing. Actually they should sit and they should listen, but I think it cannot be done like that. This is just a mindset. And what is the topic? Actually, today's topic is actually on that. We just
Close to it.
yes, yes, yes,
The topic is close to it.
yes.
Exactly. I just realized,
Mm,
right?
mm.
So, Rashmi, would you like to come up with some questions, or you want this conversation to flow like this?
Yeah, we can start with questions. Like then you can
Oh,
answer. So I'll start.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Let's.
Okay, as we are talking about this and what kind of mindset such people have, so it's very difficult to
Mhm.
understand. So they can say anything out of their own understanding, but sometimes it hurts very badly to people who are really working hard. So, what do you understand by a positive mindset?
Okay. Rashmi, if I talk about positive mindset or something called positive mindset, I believe it's not everyone's cup of tea, right? But it can become. It's most of the time we find people who find excuses in doing everything, who find negativity everywhere, who find what's missing out. You get to meet such people, right? Suppose you are, I'm giving you one example. I just came back from my Zumba class, so that
Okay,
example only I'm just framing and telling you.
okay, okay.
Let's suppose if we are, suppose I'm there. and five other girls are there. Let's suppose, right?
Yes.
Now, what I am trying to appreciate is that our classes at the place, as soon as we open that window, we get to see that mesmerizing look of River Narmada.
Hmm.
Number one. Number two, we get such we get to enjoy that breeze, and always the temperature is breezy, and we have fans. Everything is there. But at the same place, we get people who come and complain every day. AC nahi hai.
Hmm.
There is no air conditioner. Why your room isn't air conditioned? Why can't you look at the part that other classes they don't have?
Yes,
What?
right.
The beautiful view, the breeze that you get because of this uh, airy, it's very airy,
Yes, because of that
right?
location actually. Hmm.
Yes, location, and
Hmm.
it's surrounded with trees.
Hmm.
So this is just one example. People
Hmm.
choose to focus on things that is missing in their life
Missing.
or missing at that place, right? Rather focusing on things that are available, why can't we appreciate it?
Yes,
This is
right.
one example of
Hmm.
positive mindset.
Mindset, right.
Now, if we talk about positive mindset, I believe it's just looking for some solution whenever you find it hard.
Hmm.
Whenever you come across any situation that's hard to tackle. I know every now and then we come across some things like that,
Yes, right.
but we waste our time thinking about, cribbing about it, and just having those thoughts in loop, just
Hmm.
thinking about it. Instead of that, if we start focusing on what can be done, how can it be resolved,
Yes,
how I can just walk through it, sail through it, that
right.
how is
Hmm.
very important. That
Actually,
actually, I think, is a positive mindset, a part of positive mindset. What do you think, Rashmi?
yes, I would say whatever you are just talking about, it's really I'm completely agree with that and resonating with that actually. And as you said, like you just look for solutions or problem when you have a positive mindset. I think all the changes and revolutions, whatever is done in this country or all over the world, it's because of those people who have that positive mindset. They haven't looked for the what is missing, they haven't looked for the what is not there, but they just come up with some solutions, and then that revolution and changes happened and we are all are enjoying it. So I think the positive mindset is something when you just choose hope over fear. And I think as you mentioned it with example, I have also seen so many times in my classes, like teachers, we all sit together in staff room, and sometimes we just complain about what is missing in infrastructure of the college. Actually, I just start thinking about it. There are the students now, we are here. Most important asset in the college is students. If teacher is there and students are there and there is a place to sit, then you can still you can have your classes. At least make something. If you just want it, you can just write an application, you can demand from the people who are managing these things. But why, because of these, for the sake of these things, you are just not taking classes and you're only complaining. Even you are just doing, कहते हैं ना, बच्चों के ऊपर फोड़ दिया, they are यही बदमाश है. So I think rather than doing such things, such derogatory things, one should look for what I can do. So I think you should not think about it. This is missing, that is missing. First, you do what is important, and then if you found something like that, you just look what are the solutions there, what you can do for that. So this is only happen when you have a positive mindset. Otherwise, you are also sitting there and you're also participating in their talks. Like yes, 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 these things are missing here. So I completely resonate with you, whatever you have said. So
Uh, Most of the times, Rashmi, I try to find solution in what is around us.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if you had another question. I just got something on my
No
mind and
problem.
I
No problem.
started
Yeah.
telling. So I try to find solution what's there in front of me,
Hmm.
right? What's there around me. There is a habit of introspection that I keep thinking about things. What's right? What's going wrong? How can it be changed? Now, I'm from a small town, as I mentioned, right? And I come across girls uh, marrying to this place,
Hmm.
getting married here, and then they keep cribbing half of their life that we don't have anything here, no amenities, no infrastructure, no facilities, nothing, right?
Right.
This is one mindset. Other mindset is I am from a small town, got married in a small town, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Now, where I live, it's a very peaceful place.
Hmm.
Okay. And how I don't convince myself that is how my attitude is.
Hmm.
First of all, I feel that in future when there will be a lot of hustle, everything will be chaotic. Now you can see situation in Bangalore, in Delhi, in Mumbai, people are struggling like anything, right? My yesterday my student he was mentioning, ma'am, I we were having discussion related to wedding season.
Hmm.
I asked, what is your opinion? Do you like being part of these weddings and such events? He said, ma'am, not really.
Hmm.
I said, why? What is the reason? Because he said, ma'am, I'm living in Mumbai, and in Mumbai, if I have to travel from one place to another just for that venue, it takes 4 hours.
Was yeah. This is the
I
scene in
said,
metro cities
really?
actually. Hmm. This is the
Yes.
scene everywhere in metro cities. Same with
So
Delhi. Actually, if you have to go from one place to another, it was very normal for me. I have to just, for taking my classes to go to college, I have to just travel for 1 hour and 20 minutes. It was 36 kilometer far from my house, and it was normal here in Delhi. So I think you are just wasting a chunk of your life in the travel only.
travel. So when I look at all these things, I feel so fortunate to be living
Yes,
here. I look at these things. I look at how warm people are. People are selfish everywhere, but I
everywhere.
look
Yeah.
at the warmth.
Yes,
I look at the ease. I just need to step out of my house and we have tons of grocery stores and we have everything.
very close to your
Everything.
house. Yes.
Let's talk about school, Rashmi.
Hmm.
Okay, people say, ma'am, we don't have good schools here.
Hmm.
But world has become online,
Yes,
right?
everything is global
You
now.
can take, yes,
Mm.
everything is global. If you want classes, you go for it. Shopping, everything you get in just one click.
Yes,
So why to crib? Why to just lower your energy, your precious energy, thinking about everything that's not there?
yes.
Why can't we shift our mindset?
Wow.
So this is one thing.
Yes.
And I do that on every each passing day. I try to do that.
Yeah, I
Like,
love that actually about you. And I think such kind of positive mindset, if a person have, they never have any problem, they never have any issues in their life because they, it doesn't mean कि उन्होंने समझौता कर लिया. It's not, it does not that mean. It means they have that power to discover what is the positive here. And absolutely, as you're mentioning, compared to Delhi and Mumbai, there is so less pollution in small towns, in small cities. In Delhi we are having so much air pollution, and really I just want to run away from this place because all the time in my house there are the air purifiers are just continuously working, and then you have some kind of pink zone or blue zone in your room. It's almost 400 AQI in Delhi, so it's quite difficult for my mother-in-law and my father-in-law to survive here. Even I have so much respiratory issues. So yes, there are so many positive things why we are here because of our jobs, the good salary. So that is a one way to see it. But I think whatever you are talking about, this is such a positive mindset because if you are in a small town or small village or small city, it doesn't mean anything is going to stop you from achieving whatever you just want in your life. Because I also come from my hometown was near a town, very small town, And I never think at that time I never thought about like I belong to any small place. I just always mention it like this. I got best teachers in my life. I'm very lucky, I'm very fortunate. Where you studied? This. Oh, this is a small town. No, you don't know about my teachers. They were great. In India, there is, you will not discover such a great teachers what I have. So I think if you have that positive mindset, then you just discover what is the positivity over there and you just look for that. And then you can take benefit from that. So I
True
just think,
that.
yeah, really, these things matter. Okay, next
Absolutely.
question I would like to ask you,
Yes,
like,
yes.
like we are talking. I have a positive mindset, and you are also having that. But sometimes some people have very negative mindset. Even we see in our family, in our friends, they're just nitpicking each and everything, and they look for what is missing. So what is your suggestions from them, how they can change their mindset? And what is you can just summarize both answers together, like what is that any example in your life where your positive mindset works for you and you achieve so much success in your life, and they can also do the same way. Yeah.
Uh, First of all, Rashmi, I am I believe in one thing that's little debatable.
Mhm.
The thing is, you can never change uh, anyone. Girls come and complain that my mother-in-law is like that, my father-in-law is like that, my husband is like that, my parents they don't understand me, right? Or my parents they don't allow me to do some things. I what I have experienced over time, you cannot change anyone, and don't
That's true.
try to do it, right? Specifically if they are elders,
Mm.
it's really hard, right? That is one thing. But I had this debate just 2 days ago with one of my students where I mentioned we cannot change anyone, but he forced me to believe that, ma'am, we can change. And
Okay.
yeah, I was forced to believe, yes, we can change. So, here, as you were talking about this negative mindset, Rashmi, we have such people around, 100% we have. Now, what is the solution? First of all, first thing is, if it is possible, start distancing yourself, right? Because I believe whatever surrounds you, you become like that.
Yeah.
You are average of 5 people you surround with,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
It's two, right? There are exceptions. Exceptions are always there, but you eventually become like that.
Mm.
If that's possible, if that's uh, possible, or if it is in our hands, start distancing yourself from
Mm.
such people. Number one. Suppose if that's not possible, let's take an example of parents or in-laws. We cannot detach or distance ourselves from them, even if they are having this positive mindset, negative mindset, whatever. But at least you can change yourself.
Mm.
That's something that's possible for you. So here in this case, what can be done? Suppose if you are finding it troublesome, your someone in your family keeps poking in your work, intervene, or things like that, try to make yourself understand that I can't change the situation and let me not try changing it. Let's focus on something that I already have and how I can make better things out of it. So that's one thing. Instead of focusing on what's not possible,
Mm.
focusing on something that's in my hands, that's within my access. That's one thing. Other thing is, if I have ever achieved something because of my positive mindset, yes, many a times, although I won't be able to recall all of them at this point, but I think I have achieved a lot of things. Why? Because I believe wherever I am, wherever, I have to be happy, right? As
Right.
I gave you that example of small town, Rashmi, it's always an added advantage if you are in tier one or tier two city. It's an
Mm.
added advantage, I believe, in terms of opportunities, in
Mm.
terms of many other things. But the thing is, now suppose I was destined to be here in a small town, I was destined to marry here.
Mm.
Why should I waste my whole life thinking about it, cribbing about it. Why can't I find it's like a blessing in a disguise?
Yes.
Opportunity amidst, we can say, where you don't have any hope.
Mm.
So I found opportunities. I'm in a small town, I'm working, I'm speaking English, I'm wearing good clothes, I'm having good health, I'm eating good food. What else is
Yes,
needed?
that is the only thing, basic things that are the basic
Yes.
things which
That's
everybody
how
require.
I think, that is how my mindset helps me
Oh,
to
wow.
have a sound.
Okay, that's
So,
great actually. And I think people like you who already have that kind of positive mindset, they unknowingly, they are not knowing they have it, but they have that tendency to see positivity in everything. And because of that, when you are preparing for an exam, you are just knowing from your heart, I'm going to achieve it. And if not, then what worse can happen to me? Because you have a positive mindset, I can do anything else because I have that skill, I will learn that thing. I think this is something was my positive mindset when I was preparing for many exams in my life. As you cracked CA, I cracked net grf 3 or 4 times actually. I prepared for PMT. I didn't qualify that because few marks just lapsed there. Because of that I didn't qualify it. But I would say I never just get disappointed because of this thing, because I was knowing I'm going to do something great. I have to become doctor. I was not knowing by which way, but I'm going to do something positive in my life. So I think if you have a positive mindset, you can achieve anything and you can be happy at any condition, at any moment. And that is something actually we are just talking about here. And I just want people who have negative mindset, please just try to change it, then you will just see what kind of change you can, how you can transform your life.
it is possible. Here, before wrapping it up, I'll share one quick example how at times I start feeling low and how I motivate myself. Just yesterday, one incident took place where I wanted to, we say, throw in the towel, right? I wanted to give up. I was completely perplexed. If this happens, what's next? That was the situation. I was thinking, what is going to be the next thing? Today, one of my students, it was his first session. He came and out of nowhere, he wanted to share. And today, I would like to share one story about J.K. Rowling. He said,
Mm,
do you know her? I said,
mm.
yes. And the conclusion he gave was, so the conclusion of the story is, winners never quit and quitters never win.
Oh
And
wow.
I said,
Beautiful
and
message.
I said, this
Sometimes it
is,
happens, yes, in our life it
I
just
was just
come.
looking for
Huh?
it. And
Out
it's
of
true.
nowhere, yeah, it just come out of
And
nowhere.
I said, thank you so much for sharing this,
Mm,
because if I was thinking to quit
mm,
yesterday, but
mm,
today this statement, it just etched deep in my heart. And
mm.
now I'll be thinking, no, winners never quit and quitters never
Never
win.
win. Wow. Love
So
it.
I'll just remind myself this thing
Mm.
before having that thought anytime.
I think
So that's
sometimes
how
when you really want something, universe just make that uh passes to
conspires.
pass to, yeah, conspires to just pass that message to you. And I think that
Absolutely.
message was from your student. Yes,
Yes.
sometimes we all just get demotivated, sometimes we feel low, but actually what there is something, if you have that burning desire, you will just discover that path, how to come out of it.
See, if the person had a neutral mindset or negative mindset, this message would have never affected.
Yes,
But
yes,
somehow I caught that message
yes.
out of that simple speech.
Mm,
So
it
this
is
is
from,
the approach we should have.
yes, yes, yes.
So I
Okay.
believe the time won't permit us, Rashmi.
Okay, Vinny, I think we have just exhausted all the time. And I
Yes.
really enjoy each and every minute of this video, this conversation. And I really love to how you speak. And I think a great message in the end you just shared. Winners never quit and quitters never win. So thank you so much for inviting me on this podcast. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rashmi, and hope to see you very soon.
Yeah,
Thanks a
thank you
lot.
so much. Bye bye. Take care.
Have a
Good
great
night.